I'm Sarah. This recipe for peanut butter cookies is so easy, you'll want to invite the kids to help, and they make the perfect lunchbox dessert. I'm starting with about 1.5 cups of crunchy peanut butter. You could use smooth if you wanted to, but this gives a really nice texture. 1 cup of very tightly packed light brown sugar. And I'm just gonna mix this together in a bowl with a spoon. If you have a handheld mixer or a standing mixer, you could certainly use that. 1 stick of unsalted room temperature butter. Make sure that the butter is room temperature. If you forget and you take it out a little bit too late, you can put it in the microwave for a couple of seconds and that'll make it room temperature. So this is gonna be nice and creamy. I'm just gonna whisk together my dry ingredients. It's 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1.5 cups, and a teaspoon of baking powder. A lot of baking recipes would add a little bit of salt to this mixture right now, but because I'm using peanut butter, which has plenty of salt already in it, you don't need any at all. Okay, the last thing that's gonna go into this mixture is 1 egg. Just stir it right in until it's completely incorporated. And then you're gonna slowly add these dry ingredients. Don't add them too fast because they might fly all over the place and just make a mess. When I was in high school, one of my favorite school lunches was Friday. In fact, it was the only day I bought lunch. They used to have pizza and peanut butter cookies, and I think I just bought the lunch just for the peanut butter cookies. The last of the flour goes in. It gets a little bit hard to stir at this point, so if you are doing this with your kid, they might need a little help right now. I need a little help now. Just kidding. I'm gonna make them pretty small, about a tablespoon size. We make lots of cookies here in the kitchen, and one of our tricks is we roll them into balls, place them on a baking sheet, transfer them to the freezer. When they're firm, we store them in resealable bags, and then we can have warm cookies whenever we want them. Just take a few out, put them on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper, let them defrost a little bit for about 10 or 15 minutes, and then bake them. I'm making that telltale peanut butter cookie marking on the top using the tines of a fork. I don't know why they always have that. I guess maybe just to press them down because they don't really flatten so much when they're baking. Plus it just, you know, it looks nice. If the tines of your fork start to stick a little bit, just dip it in a little bit of flour. The edges are gonna crack a little and that's okay too. It sort of adds to the charm. Okay, bake these until they're lightly golden brown and in a 350-degree oven. That takes about 18 to 22 minutes, depending. These are perfectly golden brown, just right around the edges, and they'll firm up while they cool. So don't worry if they're not completely firm. At this point, if you wanted them to be really decadent, you could drizzle them with a little bit of melted chocolate. Bittersweet or semi-sweet would be perfect. And when they're completely cool, store them in an airtight container for up to a week. Peanut butter cookies, they're still one of my all-time favorites. Simple, easy, and delicious. That's everyday food. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Hi guys, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to click here if you want to subscribe, and click over here if you want to continue watching more great videos like this.